This past Friday, my sister Nicki and I had the fortune and pleasure of seeing, well, no, not seeing. Seeing is an inadequate word for this. Anything with eyes can simply see. We experienced one of, if not the most infamous, hysterical, and bizarre cult films of the new century of film. The Room by Tommy Wiseau. And at this particular screening at Cinema 21 in Portland, Oregon, Tommy was there in person, fulfilling expectations we didn't even know that we had. This is part one of our evening. Part two finishes with our conversation and contains my full review of the film.
There he is!
Yeah!
Okay, I have beautiful. Can you hold it this?
I'll see you later.
Yeah, 2 minutes. You know?
Tommy, all right!
2 minutes! I collect everything, so I don't throw away.
Hey, pleasure.
Yeah, hi.
Yeah, Tommy! Woo!
He said 2 minutes.
2 minutes. This guy collects.
Was that awesome or what? That was pretty great.
That was pretty good.
Yeah. I shook his hand! Like, I'm never washing this hand again, ever. Until later tonight.
I'm masturbating with his hand all the time.
What is your name, dude?
And what were you drinking?
Yeah, what is your name and what were you drinking?
Etc.
That's a laser rocket arm. Have a nice one.
Yeah.
Hey, how are you?
Did you see his pants under the pants?
Did I
belt
see his
and the other
pants?
belt?
It was spectacular. That just happened right there.
It did.
Totally.
Magic just happened. That's what happened.
HBO/Comedy Central in November, I believe it. And then I'm working on Love Project. Move on, next question.
I'll try to make this really quick. It's not really a question. I just want to say that even to this day, my favorite line is still when Claudette announces that she has breast cancer.
Yeah.
And I just want to say that if the day ever comes where I have a terminal illness, I'm going to approach it the same way she did, and I personally want to thank you for making something so dark, so happy. Thank you so much.
Okay, you're very welcome. Come over here, you'll be right here. Come over here, stay here. I will respond, but the good monologue. I love your comments, so you answer and comment at the same time. Great job. Move on. Next one.
I'm just curious what team what World Cup team you're rooting for.
I will not tell you. This is private question, but let me tell you. I wish America would be better, but you know what? I prefer football.
If I die before you, can you orate my funeral?
Say it again?
If I die before you do, can you orate my funeral?
Yeah, sure. Why not? We do whatever. But let me tell you something, guys. Some of you guys new here. We actually screening the room across the world, and actually, believe it or not, actually, why he repeated himself? Because I want you. I understand. I love the word actually. So.
So do I.
Fact is that we are promoting American football. I love it. Okay, we can actually throw it. You see, actually again. Now let's move on. Let's have fun here. Come on. Yes. Next one, please.
How'd you like working with Tim and Eric?
Pretty good, pretty good. We're not on the same page, but we're close. Let's put it this way. Move on. Next one.
Me and my friends can't place your accent. Where are you from?
You see, that's the question. Who's the fan of the room? Can you answer? Okay, here. Who can answer this question? Yeah. Okay, you heard the answer? I did. Okay. Next one. Let's move on. Okay. By the way, let me educate him. I don't ignore them. You know what? This time with my policy, don't ignore. No, you can stay here. Don't worry about it. don't put people down at the same time. I'm American with accent, blah blah blah. Grew up New Orleans, Bay Area, blah blah blah. You can fill out the rest. Next one, move on.
Yeah, hi Tommy.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing good. I don't know if you remember, you made a pass at my sister in the hallway. I just wanted to thank you for that.
Sure, yeah, right on. Actually, she have vibration like this right here, you know?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you see vibration is there, and beautiful monologue, so I'm in paradise right now. We have 2 more minutes, and the manager's here. He killed me right now. Next one.
All right, thank you.
You're very welcome.
Okay, so Nicki and I just got out of seeing The Room, and it was amazing. So, Nicki, what was your favorite scene?
I wouldn't say my favorite, but the best scene that sticks out in my mind is when the very first scene, when he brings her upstairs, he buys her this red dress, and then the little kid follows him up there and says he likes to watch them.
Oh, yeah.
I thought that was like a great, like, what did that mean? And then the rest of the movie, like, they were his parents, sub-parents.
Yeah, and he, like, had a crush on Lisa, or, like, a super crush. Like, he was in love with her, and
he fantasized about her, and he kept asking to kiss her, and he kept, like, he'd always stare at her funny. It was quite bizarre.
Yeah.
And then what was even worse is Johnny, right?
Yeah, Johnny.
Yeah, Johnny. Like his real name.
Played by Tommy Wiseau.
Yeah. So Johnny, there's a sexual thing between him and the kid too.
Yeah.
Which was really bizarre.
Yeah, no, there was like if like a kid that you felt like you had adopted came into your bedroom while you and your wife were getting it on and was like, I like to watch.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like if this kid came into your bedroom and was like, I like to watch, and like here's the thing is that Denny jumps in the bed with them and starts pillow fighting with them while they're about to have sex. Thank you. And so it's crazy.
Yeah, like that was there's so many sexual undertones to the movie. Like it was really bizarre.
Yeah.
And like the way like they threw him down to the bed and they were like playing with pillows.
Yeah.
Is no good.
It
was quite disturbing.
Yeah, it's heavy sexual overtone, like bisexual overtones, like throughout the whole thing. Not that that's bad. I'm not passing judgment on anybody. I'm just saying that it's like really bizarre that they keep going there. They keep implying that there's all this bisexuality going on, but then they never follow through. It's all very heterosexual in terms of the quite frankly the softcore porn content of the film.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah. And then when he rapes the red dress that he bought for her right before he blows his brains out.
Yeah. That was epic.
And he like rested on his face. And...
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's like tied together. Like you could say it's tied together in a weird sort of way, the same way that the Dark Knight was tied together with the burning of the letter at the end. Like he buys Lisa this red dress at the beginning, and they have sex, and like it's this. You can see how he worked out that it was symbolism, that he like tears apart the dress and
after raping it.
Yeah,
he tears the dress apart after raping it.
he basically rapes the dress he bought her. It's very, very hard to watch and hysterical, and then he kills himself, and you can see that he is trying to have a narrative thread. He is trying to have closure.
He tries to make her this bad character, but he goes way overboard. Like they're over his dead body, and she's like, "No, we can be together now. Mark, we can be together now."
Yeah.
And then Mark goes to the extreme. You're a bitch. You killed him. It was bad.
Yeah.
The first scene to the last scene. The first scene and the last scene were the best scenes.
They really were. They really were. And there's also this really crazy angle on Tommy's or Johnny's corpse, and he's just shot himself through the mouth, and there's blood everywhere. And the angle, it looks like they're all blowing him.